I was sexually assaulted, and it was actually one of the best things that ever happened to me. Here's why. My name's Leslie Urbis. I'm a registered dietitian and a personal trainer, and I'm going to explain why being sexually assaulted was actually one of the best things that ever happened to me. It actually probably started the beginning of my journey to helping myself overcome my selfless overachieving. See, it all started in 2013. I had just broken up with my boyfriend at the time, and I was at a friend's house. I was actually staying there for a weekend until I could land back on my feet because I was living with the guy. And she had a party at her house, and he was there. And I spent the day with my so-called girlfriends over at their house when I got to the end of the day, and this guy who was there the entire time was laying it on thick on one of my friends, but she was not having it. She was not interested. She could tell he was just interested in hooking up, and it wasn't her thing. But at the time, I had a cast on, and my self-esteem was really low. And at that point, the things that gave me confidence were men telling me that they thought I was beautiful and taking advantage of me, and my friends telling me how skinny I looked, how pretty I looked, all of the things. Everything was external. Most of my worth was based on these two things. So if you've ever seen Inside Out 2, I had a belief string of I'm valuable when people tell me I'm beautiful, and I'm valuable when men tell me to, or take advantage of me is a better term. And at the end of the party, everybody had gone, but basically him and me, because I was staying there. And I guess the two of them wanted some alone time. So somehow she talked me into getting onto a boat with him in a cast in the middle of an area where I couldn't have jumped out. Or I guess I could have. Just don't know what exactly would have happened to my foot in the cast. And he completely took advantage of me. And I remember while I was sitting there, shortly after, thinking, what exactly happened? It was instant street cred. It was like the girls were like, oh, wow, him, cool. And I felt terrible. It didn't make me feel better. It didn't make me feel any better about my body. And in fact, I started to slowly gain weight after that. And I couldn't really figure out why until I realized that I had two conflicting beliefs. And that was one, always getting external validation, and two, my own self-worth. It really began my journey down this whole recovering selfless overachiever thing and led me to discover digestion codes. See, digestion codes are codes that help women and men and families to understand what's really happening on the inside, not just after you swallow, but mentally, physically, all of the things to help us know what's really happening in our body to produce better results on the outside. So have you discovered your digestion code? If you could relate to this, please like, share, comment. If you've been sexually assaulted before and you don't know how to recover, I can tell you that one of the best ways to start is through discovering your digestion code and understanding what really truly makes you worthy. Because I was taught that worthiness comes from other people, men, and how skinny you were or how much money you make. And I know truthfully now that none of those things are true. And I would love to hear your story. I'd love to chat with you. You can book a free call below. I'd love to just get to know you and have a conversation. If you have a similar story and you'd like to be on this channel, I'd also like to hear that as well. So again, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel where we talk about breaking the lies that we felt we had to live behind our entire life. I'm excited to hear from you, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.